20. White men who love black women. Love between white men and black women has often been more than just a relationship. It's been an act of defiance, courage, and revolution. In a world that once criminalized such unions, these couples risked it all to break racial barriers and challenge societal norms. From scandalous Hollywood romances to real-life heroes, their love stories have reshaped history.
Jodie Turner-Smith
But what
is
happens
seeking
when love
support
crosses
from
these
Joshua
boundaries?
Jackson.
Are we ready to confront the truths these relationships expose? Watch now and join the conversation. Subscribe to Legends of Black Excellence and tell us which story left you speechless. Richard Loving. Richard Loving was a white construction worker from Central Point, Virginia, whose love for Mildred Jeter, a black woman of African American and Native American descent, would go on to change the history of interracial marriage in the United States. In 1958, the couple married in Washington, D.C., because interracial marriage was illegal in their home state of Virginia. Upon their return to Virginia, they were arrested for violating the state's anti-miscegenation laws, which criminalized marriages between white people and individuals of other races. Their case is a story of love that became a symbol of civil rights defiance. After being arrested, the Lovings were sentenced to a year in prison, which was suspended on the condition that they leave Virginia and never return together for 25 years. This exile forced the Lovings to move to Washington, D.C., where they lived quietly for years, but they longed to return home. Mildred, frustrated and determined, wrote a letter to Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy, who referred her to the American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU. The case eventually led to a landmark Supreme Court decision in 1967, Loving v. Virginia, which struck down laws banning interracial marriage, declaring them unconstitutional. This decision not only legalized interracial marriage nationwide, but also marked a monumental moment in the civil rights movement, highlighting the love and perseverance of Richard and Mildred as central to its success. Richard was a quiet man who rarely spoke, but his simple yet powerful statement in court, "Tell the court I love my wife, and it's unfair that we can't live together in Virginia," encapsulated the essence of their fight. Tragically, Richard died in a car accident in 1975 at the age of 41. Mildred, who lived until 2008, saw the world change and witnessed the impact of their case on future generations of interracial couples. Their love story is a powerful reminder of how one couple's commitment to each other sparked a legal revolution that continues to resonate today, inspiring a generation to fight for love, equality, and justice. Matt Stone. Matt Stone, best known as the co-creator of the iconic animated series South Park, is a man whose personal life contrasts sharply with his public persona. While Stone's career has revolved around edgy humor, political satire, and pushing societal boundaries through his work, his marriage to Angela Howard, a black woman, has been quietly grounded, stable, and remarkably private. Their union began in the early 2000s and culminated in their marriage in 2008. In many ways, their relationship exemplifies the balance Stone has sought between the high-profile nature of his career and the quiet, low-key family life he has built with Angela. Angela Howard, a production manager with sharp intellect and keen organizational skills, has played an integral role in Stone's personal and professional life. Despite Matt's position in the public eye, often embroiled in controversy for his irreverent comedy, Angela has kept a level of privacy and discretion that has allowed their family to thrive outside of the tabloid spotlight. Together, they have raised 2 children while maintaining a family life that has remained largely free from the media frenzy that often surrounds Hollywood couples. Their relationship, though rarely discussed publicly, has not been immune to the racial dynamics that often accompany interracial marriages. The couple has faced occasional public speculation about their dynamic, with people projecting racial narratives onto their relationship. However, Matt Stone has spoken highly of Angela's influence in his life, crediting her for grounding him and providing him with emotional support through his often chaotic career. Their marriage remains a testament to the value of love, respect, and mutual support, shielded from the scrutiny that many high-profile interracial couples face. In an industry where oversharing is often the norm, Stone's relationship with Angela represents a refreshing contrast, showcasing how love and family can remain private and enduring even in the face of public expectations. Their partnership, quiet and steadfast, is a reminder that real love doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. Errol Flynn. Errol Flynn, the legendary swashbuckling star of Hollywood's golden age, was a man known for his daring roles, extravagant lifestyle, and numerous scandalous affairs. But one of the most controversial and short-lived relationships of his life was his brief affair with Eartha Kitt, the famed African-American singer and actress, known for her striking voice and powerful presence on stage. Their romance took place in the early 1950s, a time when interracial relationships were not just frowned upon, but often met with intense hostility and backlash. Flynn, who was no stranger to controversy, seemed undeterred by the risks posed by his involvement with Kitt. He was already a Hollywood icon with a reputation for defying convention, and his relationship with Kitt only added to his rebellious persona. However, Eartha Kitt, as a black woman navigating the heavily segregated entertainment industry, had much more at stake. Her career could easily have been derailed by the public's disapproval of her interracial romance, and the consequences for her professionally were severe. In fact, Eartha later admitted that the fallout from the relationship affected her career, with opportunities drying up as a result of the public's racial biases. Despite the challenges they faced, Kitt spoke fondly of Flynn, describing him as a thrilling and captivating lover. However, she was also acutely aware of the toll their relationship took on her, both personally and professionally. She recalled the relationship as a time of great emotional turmoil, but also one of intense passion. Their relationship was brief, but left a lasting impression on both of them. While Flynn moved on, Eartha Kitt carried with her the complexities of being a black woman in a racially divided Hollywood, struggling to balance love with the professional and personal repercussions of that love. Their affair remains a poignant example of the turbulent intersection between race, celebrity, and romance in Hollywood during the mid-20th century, symbolizing both the defiance of racial boundaries and the consequences that came with it. David Bowie. David Bowie, the revolutionary musician and cultural icon, was known for his ever-evolving artistry and persona, but his personal life, particularly his relationship with Somali supermodel Iman, revealed a different, deeply grounded side of the rock star. When Bowie met Iman in 1990, their connection was immediate, and it wasn't long before they became one of the most iconic interracial couples in entertainment history. They married in 1992, and their relationship became a symbol of genuine love and mutual respect in the often superficial world of fame. Bowie, who was known for his boundary-pushing style, embraced a more private and settled life with Iman. Their marriage marked a period of personal transformation for Bowie, who often described Iman as his muse. Her presence in his life allowed him to find balance, while her calm and grounded nature complemented his eccentric creativity. Despite their fame, the couple mostly kept their relationship out of the tabloids, focusing on their family and philanthropic work, particularly in areas related to education and the arts. Their marriage was not without challenges, as Bowie and Iman faced the inevitable public scrutiny that comes with being an interracial couple in the spotlight. The 1990s, though progressive in many respects, still carried racial stigmas, and Iman faced subtle and overt racism, particularly from the media and fans who questioned her relationship with a white rock star. Despite these external pressures, Iman always spoke about their love as a deep, authentic connection, which was rooted in mutual admiration rather than the external perceptions of their union. Their love story lasted for over 2 decades, until Bowie's death in 2016. Iman has described their bond as a once-in-a-lifetime love, and she has continued to honor his memory through various charitable efforts and public appearances. Their union represented more than just celebrity romance. It was a symbol of love, transcending race, fame, and societal expectations, showing that true connection is found in understanding and respect, not in the judgments of others. Prince Harry. Prince Harry, the youngest son of Princess Diana and Prince Charles, made headlines around the world in 2016 when he began dating Meghan Markle, an American actress of biracial descent. Their relationship, which started quietly, soon became the subject of intense media scrutiny, much of which was racially charged. Meghan, who had previously been a successful actress, faced criticism not only for her American roots and divorce, but also for her mixed-race heritage. For Prince Harry, who had grown up witnessing the intense scrutiny his mother endured from the press, his relationship with Meghan was marked by a deep sense of protectiveness and defiance. In 2018, Harry and Meghan's wedding was celebrated globally, symbolizing a modernizing shift in the royal family. However, the couple's marriage faced constant media and public scrutiny, with Meghan bearing the brunt of racially motivated criticism. From her treatment in the British tabloids to the public's invasive questioning about their relationship, the couple's every move was dissected. The media's harsh treatment of Meghan, often laden with racist undertones, ultimately pushed the couple to publicly speak out and take action. In 2020, Prince Harry and Meghan made the bold decision to step back from their royal duties, a move that was both groundbreaking and controversial. The decision to relocate to California marked the couple's desire to carve out a life for themselves free from the pressures of royal expectations and tabloid intrusion. Their choice to prioritize their mental health, family, and privacy was viewed by some as a rebellion against the monarchy's traditional structure, while others saw it as an essential act of self-preservation. Since moving to the United States, Harry and Meghan have continued to challenge societal norms through their philanthropic work, public speeches, and advocacy on issues of racial injustice, mental health, and equality. They have used their platform to amplify the voices of marginalized communities, drawing on their personal experiences to advocate for systemic change. Through it all, their love has remained a strong foundation, weathering the storm of public opinion and continuing to inspire others who face similar challenges in interracial relationships and in the fight for societal change. Marlon Brando, the enigmatic and charismatic actor whose career spanned decades, was one of the most celebrated and controversial figures in Hollywood. Known for his groundbreaking performances in films like A Streetcar Named Desire and The Godfather, Brando was also known for his defiance of Hollywood norms, not just on screen, but in his personal life as well. One of the lesser-known yet significant aspects of Brando's life was his relationship with Dorothy Dandridge, an iconic African-American actress and singer who became the first Black woman to be nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress. Their romance, which began in the 1950s, was quietly revolutionary during an era when racial divides in Hollywood were deeply entrenched. Brando and Dandridge's relationship, though never officially public, was a sign of defiance in a time when interracial relationships were not only taboo, but could result in a damaged career. Dandridge, already navigating the systemic racism of the entertainment industry, faced intense scrutiny. Meanwhile, Brando, known for his progressive views and activism, understood the personal and professional risks involved in their romance. Although the relationship was brief, the impact of their union went beyond their private connection. It represented a rejection of Hollywood's racial boundaries. For Brando, who was known for his role in challenging the status quo, his relationship with Dandridge showed a side of him that was not just rebellious, but deeply human. While their romance did not last, Brando's relationship with Dandridge remained an important part of his story. His willingness to engage in a relationship with an African-American woman, despite the racial and professional challenges it presented, exemplified his commitment to defying the rigid expectations of Hollywood during that time. Their bond was one of respect and understanding, and Brando later spoke fondly of Dandridge, acknowledging her beauty, strength, and talent. Although Hollywood wasn't ready to embrace their love openly, their connection was an example of how two icons, despite facing tremendous obstacles, could share something real and meaningful in an industry that was still largely segregated. Joshua Jackson. The Canadian actor, best known for his role in Dawson's Creek, became a key figure in the entertainment world, and his love life has been a topic of interest ever since he publicly began dating actress and model Jodie Turner-Smith.
From Josh.
Their relationship, which started in 2018, quickly garnered attention not only because of their high-profile careers, but also due to their interracial dynamic. Jodie Turner-Smith, a British-American actress who made a significant impact with her role in Queen and Slim, became an important figure in Jackson's life, both personally and professionally. Their relationship, which progressed relatively quickly, led to their marriage in 2019 and the birth of their daughter Juno in 2020. From the outset, Jackson and Turner-Smith's marriage was marked by public curiosity and occasionally harsh media scrutiny, particularly because of the racial component of their union. Jodie, a black woman, often faced racialized commentary, with some questioning the authenticity and dynamics of their relationship in a world where interracial couples often still face societal challenges. The couple, however, remained steadfast in their commitment to each other, using their platform to speak about the importance of love and respect in the face of societal judgment. Joshua Jackson and Jodie Turner-Smith often used their relationship as an opportunity to challenge societal norms and address issues of race and identity. Turner-Smith has been outspoken about the complexities of being a black woman in a relationship with a white man, and Jackson has been equally supportive, defending his wife against racially charged media narratives. The couple's openness about their challenges and love has made them one of the most admired interracial couples in Hollywood, and they continue to inspire others through their public unity. Their love story is also marked by their shared values and commitment to fighting for social justice. Both Jackson and Turner-Smith have used their platform to advocate for racial equality, and their relationship has become a symbol of resilience in the face of adversity. Despite the challenges, their bond remains strong, proving that love knows no boundaries, neither societal nor racial, and that true partnerships are built on respect, trust, and understanding. George Lucas. George Lucas, the visionary filmmaker behind the Star Wars and Indiana Jones franchises, is known not only for his cinematic genius, but also for his impactful personal life, especially his marriage to Mellody Hobson, a prominent African-American businesswoman and finance executive. When they began dating in 2006, their relationship quickly caught the attention of both Hollywood and the media. Lucas, who had achieved global fame through Star Wars, had been previously married, but it was his bond with Mellody that marked a new chapter in his life, both personally and professionally. Mellody Hobson, known for her leadership as the president of Ariel Investments, an investment management firm, was also a force in the business world, breaking barriers for women and people of color in finance. Their relationship was initially kept low-key, as both individuals valued their privacy. However, their marriage in 2013 drew widespread attention, not just because of their high-profile careers, but because of their prominent interracial union. The couple's 25-year age difference, with Lucas being 25 years older than Hobson, also sparked curiosity in the public eye. Despite the media's constant focus on their racial and age differences, the couple remained steadfast in their commitment to one another. In interviews, both Lucas and Hobson emphasized how much they valued mutual respect, shared values, and a deep connection. Mellody, who was known for her calm, grounded nature, provided a stabilizing force for Lucas, who had spent decades navigating the high-pressure world of filmmaking. Their shared dedication to philanthropy, particularly in education and community development, further solidified their bond. In 2013, they welcomed their daughter Everest via surrogate, blending Lucas's family of 3 adopted children with their new chapter as parents. The couple's commitment to both their personal lives and their shared vision for the future through initiatives like the Lucas Museum of Narrative Art further exemplifies their partnership. Their love story is not just one of Hollywood glamour, but of a strong, supportive relationship that transcends industry boundaries, redefining success by focusing on what truly matters: love, family, and legacy. Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro, the legendary actor known for his roles in Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, and The Godfather, has had a long and storied career marked by his intense portrayals of complex characters. But it's his relationship with Grace Hightower, an African-American philanthropist and former flight attendant, that adds another compelling layer to his life story. Their union, which began in the early 1990s, was a significant moment in De Niro's personal life, as it became one of Hollywood's most public interracial relationships. De Niro, who had already achieved monumental success in Hollywood, found a deep and lasting connection with Grace, a woman known for her involvement in philanthropy and social causes. The couple married in 1997, and their relationship remained relatively low-key, especially in the face of the media's focus on their race difference. Grace, who had a background in the arts and social activism, became a grounding influence for De Niro, who was used to the chaos of Hollywood. Together, they raised two children, Elliot and Helen Grace, while maintaining a private life despite the pressures of their respective careers. However, their relationship was not without its challenges. The couple's marriage faced ups and downs, and after 20 years together, they announced their separation in 2018. Despite their separation, De Niro and Hightower have remained amicable co-parents and have shown a unified front in raising their children. Their bond, while tested by the complexities of Hollywood life, stands as an example of how love can endure despite the challenges of fame and media intrusion. De Niro and Hightower's story is not just about their personal relationship, but also about how they have contributed to the broader conversation surrounding race and celebrity. Through their marriage, they demonstrated how interracial unions, though often facing public scrutiny, can flourish when grounded in love, respect, and shared values. De Niro, a man known for his ability to dive into difficult roles on screen, found a partner who complemented him not just as a celebrity but as a human being, reinforcing the importance of finding true connection amid the pressures of the public eye. Roger Ebert. Roger Ebert, the iconic film critic whose voice shaped Hollywood for decades, was known for his sharp wit, deep knowledge of cinema, and his ability to connect with audiences through his popular Siskel and Ebert TV show. Yet behind the scenes, one of the most profound aspects of his life was his relationship with Chaz Hamilsmith, a woman who became not only his partner, but also his fiercest advocate. Chaz, a compassionate attorney and a woman of immense intelligence and strength, met Roger later in life, and their love story became one of devotion, resilience, and mutual support. Roger had been through significant personal struggles, including a battle with thyroid cancer in the late 1990s, but it was Chaz who stood by him, offering unwavering emotional and physical support. Their bond deepened when Roger was diagnosed with cancer in 2002, leading to the loss of his voice. During his struggle with his health, Chaz played a pivotal role, not only caring for him, but also managing his public appearances and co-managing his writing career. She was instrumental in keeping his legacy alive, ensuring that his voice, in every sense of the word, remained strong in the world of film criticism. Their relationship was not just one of caregiving, it was a true partnership. Roger often credited Chaz with giving him a new perspective on life. While he had achieved monumental success in his career, Chaz was the person who brought him balance, love, and purpose in his later years. Their life together, though filled with challenges, was marked by deep affection and commitment. Chaz, often described as grounded and dignified, managed to stay out of the public eye despite her significant role in Roger's life, choosing instead to focus on their family and their shared endeavors. When Roger passed away in 2013, Chaz continued to honor his memory through the Roger Ebert Foundation, as well as by supporting film festivals and educational initiatives in his name. Her devotion to Roger, especially during his most difficult times, became a testament to the power of love, support, and partnership. Their relationship demonstrated that love is not just about companionship, but about the unwavering strength to face life's toughest challenges together. Tom Jones. Tom Jones, the Welsh singer known for his powerful voice and magnetic stage presence, became a global sensation with hits like It's Not Unusual and What's New Pussycat. Throughout his career, he was often in the spotlight for his numerous romantic encounters and his irresistible charm. However, one of the most intriguing and hidden chapters of his personal life was his brief but passionate affair with Mary Wilson, a founding member of the legendary Motown group The Supremes. In the 1960s, when both Jones and Wilson were at the height of their careers, their relationship became one of Hollywood's most talked-about secrets. At a time when interracial relationships were still heavily stigmatized, their union, though, discreet was a bold statement in itself. Mary Wilson, who was already navigating the complexities of being an African-American woman in the segregated entertainment industry, faced much public scrutiny. For Jones, who was accustomed to the media's fascination with his love life, being involved with a black woman at the peak of his fame had its own set of challenges. However, their relationship was not only a sign of romantic attraction, but also one of mutual respect. Their affair was brief, and it took place in a time when such relationships were often forced to remain in the shadows, especially for celebrities. Despite the pressures and the eventual end of their romance, Wilson later spoke about Jones with warmth and fondness. In her autobiography, she expressed how Tom saw her as more than just a member of the Supremes, but as a woman with depth, talent, and individuality. This genuine recognition of her beyond her fame was one of the reasons their relationship, while short-lived, left a lasting impact on her. Jones, on the other hand, always spoke highly of Mary Wilson, praising her beauty and her strength as an artist. Despite the social and professional challenges they both faced during their affair, their time together remained a significant and private part of their lives. Their connection, though fleeting, represented a moment when love, music, and societal boundaries intersected, making it a compelling footnote in the lives of two of the most iconic figures of the 1960s music scene. Justin Chambers. Justin Chambers, best known for his role as Dr. Alex Karev on Grey's Anatomy, has been a fixture of Hollywood for over 2 decades. However, despite his fame and the public's fascination with his personal life, it is his quiet, enduring marriage to Kesha Chambers, a black woman and former model agency booker, that stands as one of the most private and stable aspects of his life. The couple married in 1993, and while Justin's career in the spotlight has often led to media attention, Kesha has remained largely out of it, choosing to lead a life centered around family, away from the prying eyes of the tabloids. Their relationship formed during Justin's early days in the modeling industry, before his rise to television stardom, has been marked by loyalty and mutual respect. The couple's decision to raise their 5 children away from the public eye has been a testament to their desire for a balanced family life. Their quiet existence outside the media spotlight stands in stark contrast to the drama-filled lives of many other celebrity couples. Despite the speculation and occasional attention drawn by Justin's career, Kesha has remained an unwavering support system, allowing her husband to focus on his craft while raising their children in a loving and stable environment. Over the years, the couple has largely kept their relationship out of the media, refusing to let the pressures of Hollywood affect their private life. Justin has often praised his wife for her grounding influence, citing her patience, intelligence, and unwavering strength in keeping their family together. The couple's enduring partnership has lasted through the highs and lows of Justin's career, and they continue to prioritize their marriage and family above all else. In the often chaotic world of Hollywood, Justin and Kesha Chambers have carved out a rare space for themselves, living as a strong and private interracial couple. Their relationship serves as a reminder that even in an industry known for fleeting relationships, true love built on trust and respect can endure. Wolfgang Puck. Wolfgang Puck, the celebrated chef and restaurateur known for revolutionizing the culinary world, is just as famous for his extraordinary career as he is for his long-lasting marriage to Galila Asafa, an Ethiopian-born fashion designer and philanthropist. The couple met in the early 2000s and married in 2007, solidifying a partnership that has remained both private and deeply grounded in shared values. Together, they've built a life focused on family, charity, and their respective careers, all while largely staying out of the tabloid spotlight. Galila, a businesswoman in her own right, has been a vital part of Wolfgang's life, balancing her own professional endeavors with raising their 2 children, Oliver and Alexander. Unlike many celebrity marriages that are fraught with drama, the Puck-Asafa relationship has been remarkably stable and centered around mutual respect and understanding. Galila's influence on Wolfgang has been profound both personally and professionally. As a mother and philanthropist, she has been a driving force behind their charitable endeavors, particularly those related to education and the arts in Africa and the United States. Their marriage, while certainly in the public eye due to Wolfgang's fame, has been devoid of the typical media frenzy. The couple has consistently chosen to focus on their private lives, opting to live quietly, despite their high-profile status in the culinary world. Galila has often been seen accompanying Wolfgang at events, but their relationship has remained more about shared purpose than public display. Despite facing occasional whispers and speculation about their interracial marriage, which crosses both cultural and professional boundaries, Wolfgang and Galila have remained strong in their bond. Their connection is built on a solid foundation of shared values, mutual admiration, and an unwavering commitment to their family. Together, they've used their platform to make significant contributions to philanthropy, particularly in the areas of education and community development. Wolfgang Puck and Galila Asafa's marriage is a powerful example of love and partnership in the public eye. Their ability to maintain a private, grounded family life amidst the fame and success of Wolfgang's culinary empire is a testament to the strength of their relationship. Tony Curtis. Tony Curtis. The iconic Hollywood heartthrob known for his roles in Some Like It Hot and Spartacus was not only famous for his acting skills and dashing good looks, but also for his colorful personal life. One of the most surprising chapters of his later years was his marriage to Jill Vandenberg Curtis, a woman 45 years his junior. Their union, which began in 1993, shocked many due to their significant age gap, with Tony being 72 and Jill only 27 at the time. Despite the tabloid fodder and widespread speculation, their relationship flourished, challenging societal norms and expectations of what love could look like in Hollywood. Jill, a former model and horse trainer, had no interest in the glamour of Hollywood. She was grounded, focused on her passions, and had a strong sense of purpose. She stood by Tony throughout his later years, helping him navigate the challenges of aging health struggles and the increasing pressures of celebrity life. Their relationship, despite the public scrutiny, was built on deep affection, mutual respect, and an understanding of each other's worlds. They married in 1998, and Jill became a significant part of Tony's life, not just as his wife, but as his partner in charity work, particularly through the Shiloh Horse Rescue, which she founded and which Tony supported deeply. While the couple's relationship was often marked by judgment due to their age difference, they remained committed to each other for over a decade. Their bond was more than just a romance. It was a partnership that transcended societal expectations. As Tony's health declined, Jill continued to support him, providing both emotional and physical care. She played a pivotal role in keeping his legacy alive after his death in 2010 at the age of 85. Despite the dramatic nature of their union, their love story is a testament to how love and companionship can defy convention. Tony and Jill's marriage, though not without its critics, showcased a relationship built on shared values, respect, and a deep connection that remained steady throughout the years. Their story serves as a reminder that love can flourish no matter the age gap or societal norms, as long as it is rooted in genuine affection and understanding. Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra, one of the most beloved and influential figures in music history, was as famous for his turbulent personal life as he was for his groundbreaking career. Known for his romantic escapades, Sinatra's love life often made headlines. However, one of the most intriguing aspects of his relationships was his rumored connections with two of the most celebrated African-American women in Hollywood at the time, Dorothy Dandridge and Eartha Kitt. Both women, iconic in their own right, defied the racial norms of the 1950s, a time when interracial relationships were often met with fierce opposition and professional peril. Sinatra, who was known for his charm and rebellious attitude, reportedly had brief but passionate affairs with both Dandridge and Kitt, though neither was ever officially confirmed in public. Dorothy Dandridge, the first African-American woman nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress, was a star whose talent and beauty captivated Sinatra. Their rumored relationship, though kept secret, sparked whispers in Hollywood circles. At the time, the consequences of such a relationship could have been career-ending for both parties, particularly for Dandridge, who already faced racial barriers in Hollywood. Eartha Kitt, a fiery and enigmatic performer, was also linked to Sinatra during the same era. Known for her unique voice and sensual stage presence, Kitt was a woman who refused to be boxed in by society's expectations. Her affair with Sinatra, though short-lived, was another act of defiance, as the public's disapproval of their interracial romance posed risks to both her career and Sinatra's image. For Sinatra, who was already pushing the boundaries of Hollywood's conservative expectations, these relationships represented more than just romantic encounters. They were acts of rebellion in a racially segregated America. However, for Dandridge and Kitt, the consequences of such relationships were far more significant. Both women faced professional setbacks, with opportunities drying up as a result of their interracial romances. Though Sinatra's love life was often the subject of media frenzy, his rumored relationships with Dandridge and Kitt remain an important part of his legacy. These affairs were not just about romance, but about challenging the societal norms of an era that viewed love between races as taboo. Sinatra, Dandridge, and Kitt each navigated a complicated world of fame and racial prejudice, and their stories continue to resonate as symbols of defiance and love in the face of societal constraints. Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki, the legendary German NBA player and one of the most accomplished basketball players in history, is best known for his remarkable career with the Dallas Mavericks. However, his personal life, particularly his relationship with Jessica Olsen, a woman of Kenyan and Swedish descent, also stands out. Dirk and Jessica met in 2010 at a charity event, and their connection was immediate. They married in 2012, and since then their marriage has been one of the most stable and grounded aspects of Dirk's life, especially in contrast to the whirlwind of his professional career. Jessica Olsen, a former model and the sister of two professional soccer players, was a quiet and supportive presence in Dirk's life. While Dirk spent years under the public's gaze as one of the NBA's premier players, Jessica has remained largely out of the limelight, choosing to focus on family and their philanthropic endeavors. The couple's relationship was relatively free from the media frenzy that often surrounds high-profile sports couples, and they managed to maintain a strong family dynamic with their 3 children. Their marriage has been one of mutual respect and shared values. Jessica has often been seen as the grounding force in Dirk's life, providing emotional support and balance as he navigated the high-stress world of professional sports. Despite the attention surrounding Dirk's NBA career, especially during his time as a global basketball icon, the couple has always emphasized the importance of privacy and family. They have worked together on various charitable initiatives, focusing on causes such as children's welfare and community development. Dirk's success on the basketball court, capped by his 2011 NBA championship win, has been mirrored by his ability to create a stable, loving environment for his family. While their interracial marriage has drawn attention in some quarters, Dirk and Jessica's focus has always remained on their shared goals and their children's well-being. In a world that often places athletes and their relationships under intense scrutiny, Dirk and Jessica Nowitzki have managed to keep their bond intact, highlighting how love, family, and mutual respect can thrive even in the public eye. Adam Housley. Adam Housley. The former professional baseball player turned Fox News correspondent is not just known for his work in journalism, but also for his marriage to Tamara Mowry, a prominent African-American actress, and one half of the beloved twin duo from the TV show Sister Sister. Their union, which began in the early 2010s, quickly became a focal point for discussions about interracial relationships, particularly in the world of Hollywood, where such unions are still subject to both scrutiny and praise. Tamara Mowry, who rose to fame alongside her twin sister Tia in the 1990s sitcom Sister Sister, has always been open about the complexities of being a black woman in the entertainment industry. When she met Adam Housley, a white man, they faced immediate public attention, particularly because of the racial dynamics at play. Despite the occasional criticism and the judgment they faced from online commentators, Tamara and Adam's love story has remained strong and focused on mutual respect and shared values. Adam and Tamara married in 2011, and together they have navigated the challenges that come with being in the public eye. As a Fox News correspondent, Adam was often in the limelight covering important national and international events. Tamara, who continued to act and participate in various television projects, also became a notable figure in the entertainment industry, particularly for her advocacy work on issues related to race and identity. In their personal life, the couple faced their fair share of challenges, but they always stood by each other. Their children, a son and daughter, have grown up in a family that values love, respect, and diversity. Tamara has often spoken about the unique dynamics of their marriage, emphasizing that their relationship was built on communication and understanding. While some critics have tried to project racial narratives onto their relationship, the couple has always remained firm in their commitment to one another. Their love story is a testament to how love can bridge divides, proving that at its core, a successful relationship is about shared values, trust, and the ability to look beyond societal expectations. Tamara and Adam have used their platform to advocate for love, respect, and inclusion, and their bond continues to inspire many who look up to them as an example of how interracial couples can thrive in an often challenging world. Robin Thicke, the American singer known for his chart-topping hit Blurred Lines, has long been in the public eye for both his music and his personal life. One of the most significant aspects of his personal journey is his marriage to Paula Patton, an African-American actress who also had a successful career in Hollywood. Robin and Paula's relationship began when they were both in their late teens, and they went on to marry in 2005. Their marriage, which lasted until 2014, was one of the most high-profile interracial unions in the entertainment industry during that time. Paula Patton, known for her roles in films such as Precious and Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol, was often regarded as a rising star in Hollywood. As an African-American woman in a primarily white-dominated industry, Patton's career and personal life were frequently subjected to public scrutiny. The media's attention to their interracial relationship, coupled with Robin's rise to fame, created constant public interest in their dynamic. Despite the pressures of fame, the couple appeared to share a deep connection with Robin, often speaking highly of Paula's influence on his life. However, their marriage faced significant challenges, particularly in the wake of the media controversy surrounding Robin's behavior. Following the highly publicized success of Blurred Lines, Robin faced backlash over the song's lyrics and its controversial music video, which strained both his professional and personal life. His marriage to Paula went through turbulent times as rumors of infidelity and excessive partying began to surface. In 2014, Robin and Paula announced their separation, a decision that was met with much media attention. Robin even released an entire album, Paula, in a public attempt to reconcile with his wife, but their relationship eventually ended in divorce. While their marriage ultimately ended, the bond they shared during their years together remains an important part of their stories. Their union was a symbol of love across racial boundaries, though the public's scrutiny and the pressures of fame tested their commitment. Robin and Paula have both continued to co-parent their son Julian and have expressed mutual respect for each other even after their separation. Their relationship, full of highs and lows, continues to resonate with fans as a poignant example of love loss and the challenges that come with being in the public eye. Phil Collen, the guitarist for the legendary rock band Def Leppard, is known not only for his musical prowess, but also for his distinctive personal life, particularly his relationship with Helen L. Simmons, an African-American costume designer who has worked behind the scenes in the entertainment industry. Their relationship, which began in the early 2010s, is one that stands out not just for its love story, but for how the couple has navigated the complexities of race and celebrity in the public eye. Phil, who had already established himself as a rock star by the time he met Helen, was no stranger to the pressures of fame. However, his marriage to Helen marked a significant shift in his personal life. Unlike many rock star marriages, which are often defined by the chaos of fame and the indulgences of the rock and roll lifestyle, Phil and Helen's relationship was grounded in calmness and shared values. They married in 2010, and their bond has been characterized by mutual respect, love, and a commitment to family life. Helen L. Simmons, a professional costume designer, is known for her work on various television and film productions. While she keeps a relatively low profile compared to her husband, her contributions to the industry are significant. Phil and Helen's marriage has largely been out of the tabloid spotlight, with the couple choosing to focus on their private life rather than indulging in the media frenzy that often surrounds high-profile celebrities. Their relationship has been a quiet testament to the strength of love and partnership, despite the often chaotic world of rock stardom. Phil has often credited Helen with helping him maintain balance in his life, particularly as he navigated the highs and lows of his career. Her grounding influence was particularly significant during the years when Phil embraced a plant-based lifestyle and a commitment to sobriety. Together, they have participated in various charitable efforts, focusing on causes related to health, animal rights, and community development. Their marriage, unlike many Hollywood unions, has been marked by stability and longevity. Phil Collen and Helen L. Simmons represent an example of how love grounded in respect and shared values can thrive even in the midst of fame challenges and societal expectations. Their relationship is a reminder that love is not defined by public opinion, but by the genuine connection between two people. Throughout history, love between white men and black women has not only challenged societal norms, but has often faced intense scrutiny and adversity. From iconic figures like Richard Loving and Mildred Jeter to modern-day couples like David Bowie and Iman, these relationships have broken barriers, defied laws, and reshaped perceptions of race and love. But with every groundbreaking union, there are also struggles, questions, and criticisms. How have these couples navigated the complexities of race in their love stories, and what can we learn from their journeys? Join us at Legends of Black Excellence to discuss and reflect on the power of love across racial boundaries.